Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing good. It is a really nice day here in Middle Georgia, and just trying to give you a little update on some things that are going on. Let me spin around here. As you can see, the beast is still here, but we do have an engine in her, so that's good. We've run into a couple of issues we're trying to get sorted out with her so that she can go to her new home, and I'll show you what some of those are here in just a second. So, well, we've got a kind of an influx of stuff that's come in, and it's just been hard to keep up. But we're trying to do our best. So let me show you what we got going on, and we'll go from there. Okay. As I mentioned, we got the beast going, and the engine is in. It is running like a top, and I mean, it's absolutely perfect. We did run into an issue where this valve is pouring oil. We believe it's just the O-rings, so we're putting new O-rings in, and we don't have pressure when we're trying to operate it. Everything moves, it'll roll, it'll swing, and the boom will work, but it will not dig a hole. It won't push anything, and it'll just barely try to turn itself. So we started going through things, and we really thought the pump was messed up. But let me show you what we found. We drained all the fuel out of this. We drained all the oil and put new oil in it and antifreeze and everything. The one thing we didn't check, because we put brand new hydraulic fluid in it, 4 years ago or so, when it was parked and the engine went out. And yeah, this is the hydraulic fluid. It ain't supposed to be that color. So the entire system, we're going back and we're trying to bleed it out. Here's another bucket. You can see that chocolate milk in there. So yeah, we are bleeding the entire system out. We're going to try to get rid of all of the oil. We've even opened the drain in the bottom of the hydraulic tank. You can see our totes over there. We're catching the oil, and we've got a company that'll come pick it up. But yeah, we gotta do some cleaning. This is down inside the hydraulic tank. You can see all the sludge down there. So we got to try to get that cleaned out as well. So a little bit of work ahead of us. So what caused the oil to turn that color? Well, for those of you who don't know, that is water in the hydraulic system. That's water in the oil. And it's my fault. I 100% assumed that everything was good. You look at the sight glass that we had here, and the oil looked clear. But the minute you cranked it up and started running it through the valves, it turned into that milkshake looking stuff. So we've got this thing takes 58 gallons of oil, so we've drained that out. We actually took, I want to say, 70 gallons of fluid out. So if it had 58 gallons of oil in it, it had close to 20 gallons of, or 15 gallons of water in it, and I'm pretty sure it didn't have 58 gallons of oil in it, but you know. So anyway, we're changing all the filters out, we're cleaning the hydraulic tank out, we're flushing all the lines, and we're probably going to end up having to do this again just to make sure everything's out of the system. What it did, it caused an issue where water won't compress. So when you try to operate the boom or run it through the pumps and everything, it won't compress, and you lose power in the hydraulic system. So we're hoping that that's the issue we're having, and that the pumps are still viable and we haven't trashed them. So stay tuned. Hopefully in the next week we'll have this completed and we can try it out again, see what's happening. Some other projects we recently got in, I'm pretty sure you probably can't tell what this is, but this is a ride-on cart to be pulled behind a ATV or four-wheeler or something like that. It would have a seat right here, and it's upside down right now. Your feet would go right in there, front rail, and then a cargo area back here. And we are going to take it for the customer, and we're going to redo the bearings, put new tires on it, replace the cushions, and then we're going to put a roof on it. And we're working right now to make a trunk or battery box that'll go in this area here. You can see we cut an access panel. Sorry about the glare. And the box that's up here will fit in this area. We'll hinge the door, and it will house, oh, get rid of that glare. Sorry, y'all. It will house a battery for lights and different electrical features he wants on it. So we're getting that done. As we were, I don't know if I can get it out, we were taking the bearings apart. This cart isn't used a whole lot, but you can see the discoloration on this shaft. It actually looks really good on the other side. The other two look good. The bearings on this spindle were starting to go out. So we're gonna rebuild the spindles or the bearings and the hubs. And so we got a little work to do on this. We have a electric golf cart here. We're putting mounts for rear facing lights. We're gonna put a new windshield in it. We've got the front cowl off because he wanted it painted. It was a camo, so we're painting it black for him. And then we've got to get this winch mount put back on, and we have an ox rack, not sponsored by them, but this gentleman likes them. We put one on another cart for him a while back, and so we'll put that on, and then that'll go back to him. Over here we got our little Mazda. We've got a brand new head to put on it, and luckily, let me see if I can get you over here. I don't know that you'll be able to see. We've got some, you can see right here, there's a bunch of carbon on that piston. That one doesn't look too bad. That one's not horrible. And a little on this one, but not bad. But the big thing, and again, I don't know if you can see it. Nope. There's no scarring in the pistons. Here we go. And I think that's going to be a good thing. So the pistons look really good. I don't see any scarring. In fact, in some of them, you can still see a little bit of cross hatching. So we're going to put the new head on it, and hopefully that will solve the smoking problem we've got with this, and we'll have our little shop truck back up. Okay, ignore the monster in the middle of the room. We moved it over. That's a friend of mine's project that I've moved it into the center of the room because we're fixing to get started hot and heavy on it and get that done for him. The other reason we moved it is this lathe got moved over here. It was way back there. Sorry about the finger in the screen. I have 3-phase power on this wall, so it made sense to move it over here. And then we just recently acquired this Chicago press brake. It's a 60-inch press brake. We've got a little bit of work to do to get it running, but we'll have it up and running here shortly. We've got the panels off of this because we're redoing the wiring on it to convert it from 443 phase to 223 phase. But this is a Hypotherm 100 plasma cutter. We wanted something that was handheld, that was a little stronger than what we've had. So we've got that in the shop now. And yeah, we're trying to get some stuff started and cleaned up and organized. So long way to go, but we're getting there. Here's another project we're doing. This is for the local Lions Club, and this is a I believe it's a 250 gallon tank, maybe 500, I can't remember. But we're turning it into a grill for them. We have a trailer that this will fit on, and they had one like this several years ago, and some piece of garbage decided he needed it more than they did, so he stole it. And they've been waiting to get another one built, so we told them we'd build one for them, and if they'd pay for the materials, we'd take care of everything else. So we're working on this right now. Hopefully we'll have this out by the end of the week, maybe next week, but we will see. And this is the last new add-on to the shop. It is a Lincoln IdealArc 300 or TIG 300, and we purchased this from a school up in Tennessee, I believe. And we got it. It was wired for 440 single phase. We changed it over to 220 single phase, and we turned around and we put our little MIG on it, made some brackets to hold it on, and then Logan came in and made this nifty little rack to hold all the cables, our helmets, all that. So now we have the capability of TIG, MIG, and stick welding all in one package. I do need, the bottle that's on it now is 75-25 argon mix. We are going to put 100% argon bottle next to it for the TIG, and we will have a good package there. It's a little heavy, but as long as we keep it on the concrete, it rolls pretty well. So yeah, we've been unbelievably busy. Not all of these projects are going to make us money to keep the shop running and stuff like that. Some of them are favors for friends. Some of them are projects that we've been working on for a little while, and we want to get them finished. But we're moving forward, and that's all we can hope to do. So I hope that God's blessing you in a great way. He's definitely blessing us here at Firehouse, and I just pray that you have a wonderful day. God bless. I'll see you on the next one.